Hello and welcome to this short webinar on how to get rid of an anal fissure and get rid of it permanently so that it doesn't come back. Okay, so welcome to the webinar, and I'm just having a look now and see people still joining us. So I'll tell you a little bit about me. My name is Joe Johnson and I've been treating people with natural remedies for over 25 years. I'll say now, later on I'll spend 2 minutes just telling you about this anal fissure remedy. So I'll tell you about that later on. But let's get on with it now. Plenty of people have joined us. What is an anal fissure? So imagine that is your anus. That there is your anus. And a fissure is when, see, your anus opens and closes as you're passing a stool, as you go into the toilet. It opens and then closes. It's a ring of muscle. And sometimes a crack appears on that ring and it is extremely painful. That is called a fissure, an anal crack or an anal fissure. So first of all, what causes it? There could be a number of ordinary things that cause it. It could be that you've been constipated and you've been straining too hard, and it actually tears the ring of muscle. It splits it, and you only need a millimetre or 1/8 of an inch long, a tiny little split, and then it starts to just split worse and worse and worse, and it can go from 1 millimetre to 10 millimetres or up to 1/2 inch long in no time at all, and it can be excruciating pain. So you could be constipated, but by the same token, people who have had long-term diarrhea, that can also cause a split to appear on the skin. Remember, it's a ring of strong muscle, but it's only protected by a delicate layer of skin, and that's important, and I'm going to come back to that. It's the skin. Okay, so it's constipation, it could be diarrhea, or it could be that you've eaten a certain food and you've had a particularly large stool. You've passed a big one, and that is enough to split the skin ever so slightly. And once that split has started, then it gets infected, then the misery starts. Another common cause is it could be childbirth. Women giving birth to children. You can all kinds of stresses and strains and pushing, and it splits the skin. And then again, you know, the childbirth, after the child's been born, then you've got a torn anal sphincter. You've got a crack there that needs